Hey YouTube, Gallagher123123 back with another chime and clock review. Got a lot here, so which one are we going to do next? Let's see, will it be this one? No, I think we reviewed that one. This one? Not yet. This one's huge. Get to that one later. The one I want to review for you is this Seiko clock, which I have sitting at the top of my shelves here. So let's bring it down. Bring it over here to the table. And let's take a look. Here it is. I got this clock in the mail. I bought it off of Amazon for about, well, it was on sale. That's why I finally bought it. Paid about, I want to say $60 for it. Normally this sells for around $100. It is still available, and there will be a link in the description to it. Now let's take a look. So this is the front of it. This they call it, it's a Seiko. They call this the Tambour clock. And I'll show you some of the features, and I'm gonna get videos of it chiming. So that's the front. The back and the bottom kind of is the speaker, which is where the clock sits. But I want to turn this around so you can see the back. Give me a second. This takes up a lot of room on the table here. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Okay. Over here. So, oh man. Sorry, this glare here doesn't help. This is black, so I'll do my best to describe where things are. So, on the very right-hand side is where your 1C battery goes. And then kind of right next to that is the wheel for changing the time. Right below that is the volume wheel, which is somewhat hard to turn. And then to the left, you have two switches. First one, top one, is the night silencer switch. Now, I like how this one works. I told you I didn't like how the Howard Miller that I reviewed in the last video forced you to use night silence. Not the case here. So what you do is once you set it to the right time, which is much easier to do on this clock, if you want night silence, you flip the switch to either AM or PM, and that is what time it is currently. So if you're setting the clock at 5 p.m., and you want night silence, you would flip the switch over to PM. But if you were setting the time at 8 a.m., you'd put AM. And then below that is the switch that I'm going to flip right now and show you that this is a dual chime clock. So I'm going to flip it to left because it's currently on the right position. Very nice. And if we do it, that's the Westminster chime. If I put it to the right, you have the Whittington chime. I'm going to set it to Westminster, and I'll show you how the volume works. You kind of have to get your nail in it. I might not even be able to do it on camera. Barely. Nice turn. Turning it all the way down shuts off the chime. And you can get this super loud or very quiet. I like it kinda, let's see. Sorry guys, I have a major struggle here. Ouch. Oh god, I hope I didn't just move the time thing. Oh, I think I broke my nail. Okay, I'm playing the chime till turn low, too low. Alright, for the rest of the video, we'll leave it about there. And I'm gonna put the, help if I could find the cover. Here we go. I'm gonna put this on. This is gonna be the easiest cover. You just kind of click it into place, and there it is. Now, I'm going to let you hear this do a full chime with both the Westminster and Whittington. Now, the way I'm going to do this is we're going to do some edits here to make it happen. Now, I think it'd be nice if I film this doing the chime from where it lives. So let's put the clock up there. Yes. Right there for you to admire. So, just putting some stuff out of the way of it so you can... Beautiful. This is a really nice clock. Actually, out of all my battery clocks, I think this one is my favorite. Again, they describe this as like a Seiko Tambour clock. And I will have a link on Amazon for you to make a purchase if you wish to do so. Actually, let me just move it down so you can see the full design there. Yeah. That's good. Okay. So I got this on November 26th, 2017. Now, how I'm going to do is I'm going to make the chimes in separate videos, and they will be attached to the end of this one. So that's the end of kind of the review of this Seiko clock, but stay to the end to hear it first chime at 5 p.m. with the Westminster, and then we'll fast forward an hour and you will hear it do the Whittington. So stay tuned, that is coming up now. Okay, so there you have both chimes on the Seiko Tambour style chiming mantle clock. Just one quick note I want to make here that I forgot about. You might think, especially after hearing that Whittington chime, that it does sound familiar. And that is probably because you saw my video, which at the time I titled Chiming Clock 1, or something to that extent. And that was a video of a wall clock that had the same chime mechanism. That's at another house. That's where that one was, and that's a wall clock. I think that might also be a Seiko, but if it's not, it still uses a Seiko chime movement. But, so that's why it probably sounded familiar. But again, this is the Seiko Tambour clock. The link is in the description, so if you'd like to get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend it. It's got a nice sound, as you were able to hear there, and it keeps very good time. So, hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.